What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I am not in my normal backdrop today. I'm actually at John from ARTV's house, and he is not home right now, which means it's time for me to take advantage of this beautiful backdrop and film a couple videos. I'm going to do 2 videos here today, but obviously you're only going to see one of them, and by the title you can tell that that is my new vinyl collection update. The last vinyl update I did was, I think, back in October, and obviously since then I've collected a bunch more vinyl. Christmas came, I got some gifts from people, mostly from John, but also some other ones that I picked up that I'm not going to be able to include in this video, which I will do in the next vinyl update. Those are actually back home chilling in my crate, so I cannot show you guys those ones today, so you're just going to have to wait till the next update. And I originally wasn't going to do this video until I got home at the end of January, but I was looking at all this beautiful vinyl that I got for Christmas, and I was just too excited and wanted to share them with you guys, so here we are. Without further ado, let's start off with the very first record we have here, and it is Cymbal by Bring Me the Horizon. Now, this album is literally, I think, their best album they've ever put out, and I've wanted this for a while now, but John was actually generous enough to give me his black copy of this because he ended up buying the newer repressing that they just put out. I think it's like a goldish yellow version of it. Kind of matches this color, I think. So he has that version, and I was like, yo, you should probably give me that one, because I've been wanting this for a while now. I don't really care about the color, so here we are. There's the first record, Cymbal. I love this album. Next up, we have Green Day's 21st Century Breakdown. I love this album cover, first of all, but honestly, this is one of my favorite Green Day records. The first one that I honestly really kind of got into, because right around when I found Green Day, this was their newest album that was just coming out, so obviously I took a listen to all of these songs first, and of course American Idiot, but I already have that one. John got me this one for Christmas. I've been wanting this for a while. I wasn't sure if it was, you know, super available, but he found it somewhere, and I'm super grateful because this is such a great album by Green Day. Next up, we have Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band by the Beatles. I honestly have been wanting Beatles vinyl forever. The only one I have is like a compilation album with like songs from, I think, 1962 to like 1965 or something like that. Just kind of a compilation album. I didn't have any of their other releases until now. Sgt. Pepper's, this is a fantastic album. A lot of people say this is like their best album ever. A lot of people say this is like the greatest album of all time, which is kind of insane. But I love this album cover. It's just really cool. Really interesting time in music, especially for the Beatles. They were doing a lot of experimentation around this time, and ooh, look at that. This is so freaking cool to own. I'm so happy that he got me this. This is a fantastic album. Next, we have What Separates Me From You by A Day to Remember. You guys know how much I love A Day to Remember. They're one of my favorite bands. And this is a fantastic record, honestly. I feel like every single song on here is really good. It's probably my 3rd favorite album by this band, even though it's really hard for me to rank those. But this one is actually on colored vinyl. Let me show you what it looks like. It's like a translucent yellow, and it looks like this. Super pretty. This is another gift from John, by the way. Super cool that he was able to find this one on a different color than just black or whatever. Really love this record, though. I'll give you guys a hint for the next one. I'll look right behind me. Deja Entendu by Brand Fucking New. This is an iconic record, honestly. Like, I just had to own this. I don't know how I didn't already. The only Brand New record I have is Devil and God, of course. That's my favorite, but this one is definitely a close second. I think pretty much every music fan can agree with me there. This is seriously so pretty. One of my favorite album covers ever, and it's just so cool to own this on vinyl. And this is the inside spread. Really cool looking. Next up, we have another Beatles one. This is Revolver. One of John's actually favorite records. He got me this one. We both actually got each other this album on vinyl for Christmas, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, this is a fantastic record as well, kind of right around that transition period when they were going from like fun, poppy love songs into more like serious stuff and experimental things. They have a lot of, you know, Indian influences on here. This came right after Rubber Soul. That one I say was more of like a transition from Help to this. Kind of, you know, right in the center there with their both kind of sounds. But this one is definitely very interesting sounding right before they kind of went all over the place with their sound. This has Yellow Submarine, Eleanor Rigby on it, Good Day Sunshine, For No One, which is one of my favorite songs. There's just a lot of great songs on here. Definitely check out this record. If you haven't checked out the Beatles, who are you? You gotta check out this record. And then one more Beatles record to show you guys. I know I'm kind of going backwards here, but Rubber Soul. This one is probably my favorite record by the Beatles. I can't pick which is my favorite, but currently I'd say this is my favorite by them. And like I said, this one was kind of more of a transitional period. So were both of those ones, but I feel like this one was kind of more leaning towards like the Help sound and more of like the fun, you know, poppier songs. But there were some experimental ones on here, like Norwegian Wood, definitely one of my favorite Beatles songs of all time. Fantastic song. Just really interesting sounding album. It's very almost folky in a way. There's a lot of acoustic guitars on here and it's just really enjoyable and easy to listen to. Next we have Nothing Personal by All Time Low. I've been wanting this forever. I don't know how I didn't have it already because this is my favorite All Time Low album and John knew this was my favorite, so he picked this up for me. I was so excited when I opened this. It's just on black vinyl, which is fine with me. I think it does kind of fit the theme of this record, but seriously, this is such a fucking awesome album. I can't wait to spin this. And then I got my second favorite All Time Low album, Don't Panic. This is actually Don't Panic. It's longer now, so it has some of those extra songs, which I don't mind. I know some people would rather have just the regular version, but I honestly like a lot of these bonus tracks, to be honest. And these ones are colored, so I'll show you guys what they look like. Ooh, it's so pretty. This is side C and D, which I think has a little bit more of this pink color, but both of them do look like this in general. Those colors do look really good together, even though they're not like the exact as the album cover, but for real, this is a really pretty pressing. Can't wait to see how it looks when I spin it. And last but not least, we have my favorite out of all of these when it comes to the color of the pressing. It is The Story So Far's self-titled. This came out in 2015. I didn't actually love this record when I first heard it, but as time went on, I found myself coming back to more and more of these songs, and it just really grew on me a ton. I love this album art, by the way. It's just like hand-drawn, really cool looking. Same thing with the back, but wait till you guys see how this looks. It is so pretty. This is seriously one of my favorite pressings I've ever picked up, and I actually didn't know what color this was going to be. All it said on the packaging was limited colored vinyl, so I was kind of curious of what pressing it was. I was hoping it was this one, and I was right, luckily. Check this out. I posted this on Instagram, but this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, it's like pink and blue and like cream in the middle. So gorgeous. It doesn't look as good on this camera, but go check out my Instagram photo I posted of it a couple days ago. Super pretty. I am in love with this. And that concludes this vinyl update. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video to let me know. Guys, we are so close to 20,000 subscribers. My goal is to get there before January 1st. So if you are not already subscribed, make sure you hit that little red button. It would honestly make my year. It would make my 2016. With all the shit that's gone down in this year, can you please just give me one thing? That would mean so much, guys. In all seriousness though, guys, thank you so much for 2016. I went from, I don't even know what I started off the year with in subs, but I know I got 10K and now I'm about to hit 20K, so that is just fucking incredible. If we reach 20K before January 1st, I'm gonna be doing a huge band merch / vinyl giveaway for you guys to say thank you. So with that said, happy fucking new year, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys next time.